Hey guys, I'm back with another recipe. I'm running a little late today. I hope I have this ready by the time hubby gets home. But I have some, this is Tuscan fish. And here's some tilapia. I seasoned it lightly and I just dredged it lightly in flour. I'm going to put these in the pan and I just want to brown them. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's kind of quiet around here. The grandbaby, he's gone. And yeah, we miss him. We miss him when he's gone. It's my hand. I have Pop's potatoes boiling in the back. That was heavy. See the things I do for you guys? Oh God. It was so funny, y'all. By the time I got everything together, I was ready for a nap. I have here some sun-dried tomatoes, butter, cream, garlic, onions, mushrooms, and spinach. And also some Parmesan cheese and a little lemon. So this is one of those dishes that it takes longer to prepare all the ingredients than it does to actually put the dish together. But while I'm waiting for this fish to brown, which it shouldn't take long, about 7 minutes per side, I want to share something with you guys. You know, always try not to get too busy and miss, you know, what God is trying to say to you. So I was getting this spinach together and it was a little old. So you know when the spinach starts to get old, like some of it starts to get slimy. So I was going through the spinach and I had a nice little pile, but when I began to really look deep down in there, I saw a couple little slimy bits kind of hiding in the middle. And I was like, you know, it's like that sometime in life. You know, we have to really look deep inside of us. You know, not just skim the surface. We have to really look deep. And because sometimes those hidden things is what comes and gives us all the problems, you know? Because if I would have just grabbed that spinach and not looked in there a little more, then I would have ruined my dish, you know? Because that slimy spinach has a terrible taste. So I was just thinking about that, how, you know, we have to really look deep into ourselves so we can be our healthiest self. Sometimes it's childhood issues that we think we've dealt with. And you find yourself maybe getting angry easily or something like that. He had to stop and think, where is that coming from, you know? That's how the Bible tells us to examine ourselves. That's what that means. So yeah, when I was going through this spinach, and it came to me, and I said, I'm going to share that with the people today, that that's how it is in life. We have to really dig deep and make sure there's nothing hidden in there that will come up, you know, later when we're not even thinking about it. Just like that slimy spinach would have, and leave just a sour taste in our mouth and in the mouth of our loved ones too. They'll be saying, what in the world is wrong with that girl? So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm gonna put a little more butter in here. We have to really dig deep. I'm gonna put this to the side because my board. Now I'm gonna put my onions in. Put my onions in here. And move those around a little bit. I'm so used to using stainless steel utensils, but I know they scratch your nonstick pans sometimes, so I'm gonna have to get used to using either the silicone or the wooden utensil so I don't ruin my pan. Next, I'm gonna put my garlic in. My garlic, don't judge me. Ever since I heard them call it garlic, I was always like, oh my God, so disrespectful. Oh. Got my garlic and onions in there. Let that cook for a few minutes. I didn't put that much seasoning on my fish, and I felt like I was just doing something terrible without the onion powder and garlic powder and all that stuff. But it's so much flavor. Here are the sun-dried tomatoes. It's so much flavor in the, I'm going to put my mushrooms in. So much flavor in the sauce that I didn't need to put, let me put this in the sink, that I didn't need to put a lot of seasoning on the fish. So this is coming along nicely. Now I'm going to add one of my favorites, capers. You all like capers? Capers and lots of them. Sometimes you go to those Mediterranean restaurants and you have so many capers on your plate, and I love it. But a couple of recipes and my little jar of capers is gone, so I'm like, their jar of capers must be humongous. All right. So we're going to stir this together a little bit. Okay. Guys, this smells so good. I think I'm going to add Now we're going to start on our sauce. I'm going to put in a little chicken broth. Leave that open in case I need some more. And the recipe called for, let me go ahead and add my lemon. I'm cheating. I'm using lemon juice. I love lemon. And the recipe called for heavy cream, but I didn't have any, so I added a little cornstarch to, I'm gonna grab my whisk. Add a little cornstarch to my, I used a half and half. So this will thicken up nicely. So we're gonna let this go. Yummy, yummy, chicken piccata. I'm in fish piccata. I'm in Tuscan fish. Oh, third time is a charm. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have some broccoli with this. And last but not least, I'm gonna add my Parmesan cheese. Feel like I had the kitchen sink in here. Okay. Okay. Is that how the Italians say it? Okay. Okay, okay. Guys, this smells so good. That lemon with those capers. Yum, yum. Yum, yum, give me some. All right, I'm gonna let that go for a couple of minutes. Let everything marry together before I put my spinach in. Oh, we looking good now, guys. Let me give it a little taste. See if it needs some salt. I'm gonna give y'all another pro tip. Whenever I start cooking, I always take 3 things with me: a fork, a knife, and a spoon. And that keeps you from having to go back and forth, because somewhere while you're making your meal, you're gonna need one of them. So if you just grab it, and put a little more chicken broth. If you just grab it in the beginning, then you're good to go. A fork, a spoon, and a knife to cut with. Not a butter knife. Because you know sometimes you get the cooking good and then you might have a package of something that needs opening. Then you gotta run back and get your knife. That way you have it already ready. Act good. Act good. A little more pepper. Hubby doesn't like pepper. I love pepper. And I miss my pepper. Let this go. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my spinach. Here come hubby, y'all. I told y'all he was gonna catch me. I hope he doesn't come down too hard on me. I'm taping, sweetheart. I was telling him I was late with your supper.
You're all good. You're on time.
Yeah, I'm on time. Okay, thank you. See, he's a sweetheart. He very rarely fusses about anything. Little things, but not, you know. He pretty much lets me do what I want to do.
Yes, you're the queen.
Hey, I'm going to have to stay on a little more often. I'm getting all these compliments. Hey. Okay, guys, this is coming along nicely. Potatoes should be almost done. And at this time, I'm going to lay that fish back in here. You know what I might do? Put a little more butter. Oh! Now y'all know. Ooh, ooh, that can't hurt. Very good. Pop's potatoes boiling away. I'm gonna introduce the fish back in. How they say? Nestle that fish back in. Mm-hmm. Let's see which side. Yeah, that's the pretty. That's the pretty side. Okay, guys. There it is. Let me say it right the first time. Tuscan fish. I got it. Aren't y'all proud of me? So we're going to let this go for a little while. And let the fish get all that good. And those mushrooms, yum, yum, yum. Look at that. And those capers. I don't want to cover up the fish completely. And there we are, guys. Where are those capers hiding? Get up there, capers, and make my fish look beautiful. Get up there. Okay. Okay. There we are. And then we're going to top with just a little more lemon. That fresh lemon juice. Okay, guys. It was so wonderful hanging out with you all.